cactus and succulent growers, it's Lynn, and in today's video I've got something very wonderful to share with you. And this is my Opuntia aciculata that is in gorgeous bright orange bloom for the first time after 20 years. The last time I had this plant, this cactus flower, was 20 years ago, and very happy to see this very old Opuntia of mine re-blooming again after waiting so long. And here is the gorgeous bloom. It is an amazing bright orange colour, absolutely gorgeous. And what is really strange is that when it bloomed the last time 20 years ago for me, the bloom was actually bright red. It was a very bright red, and it is orange this time. Absolutely stunning, as you can see. Lovely bright green stigma. Just look at all the lovely yellow pollen inside. Oh my golly, it's stunning. And the last time it bloomed, I'll tell you a little bit about the story about this Opuntia. The last time it bloomed for me, as I say, 20 years ago, it was actually on my late mother's windowsill. I was living in England at the time, and the house I rented with a little greenhouse out the back was full of cactus. And this one was a little bit too big for it, and my mother very kindly said, oh, you can put it in my windowsill. So I put it in there, and that year, funny enough, it bloomed the most gorgeous red flower. And sadly I don't have any photographs from back at that time, but it was a beautiful red flower, and it never bloomed since. And I thought, oh, I'd love to see this re-bloom again. And I waited and waited and waited. And with Opuntias, when they sort of send out a new pad, it can look very much like a bud. So every time I saw a new pad appearing, I thought, oh, is that a bud? Is that a bud? And then I'd know when it wasn't after a week or two. But when I saw this coming out, it was very different. I could see the petals starting to emerge. And I thought, oh my golly, it's going to bloom again. And look at that. As I say, orange this time, but very gorgeous indeed. And I'll just step back to show you the size of this big Opuntia. I won't put my hand anywhere near it because the glochids stick to the skin like glue, and they're very annoying and irritating to get out. But when I first got this, I was in my early 20s, so it must be about 27 years ago. It was just one big pad like this in a pot, and I got it from a garden centre in England called Cactus. They're still going today. They're sort of around the UK. And this one pad over time grew another pad, another pad, another pad, another pad, and the size of it now. And I've had to prune this back numerous times to remove pads when I've moved house over the years, because it's not an easy one to have to move, I have to say. As I say, you can't get too close to it without getting glochids stuck to you everywhere. But it is an old favourite of mine, and I've had it out in the yard this summer. We've had a terrible summer here in Ireland and for the UK. Much better now, it's August, but we've had a lot of rain. July was very bad and dark and grey, and I never thought the flower was going to open, so very happy to see it went for the whole opening, and absolutely gorgeous. So well worth the wait again after 20 years. As Opuntias are not the easiest of cactus to get to flower in cultivation, but put this one out in the yard this year, mainly because I didn't really have anywhere in the polytunnels and the other greenhouse, because everywhere if I go anywhere near this I get covered in glochids, so I put it here out the back. And although we had a lot of rain, it is sheltered here because it's under the window here in my kitchen, outside in the yard just below the kitchen window, and it is sheltered from a lot of excess rain, so it's a good little corner for some of my cacti here. So it has very gritty, well draining soil anyway. Opuntias can sort of take quite a lot of watering during the summer, not a problem really. And very happy that it seems to have done the job, because I've got this gorgeous flower here. And of course I'm so happy when my cacti flower, and this is not one I've ever shared on my YouTube channel. A lot of my cactus flower videos I've sort of shared repeatedly year after year just because I love to share them, but this is a new one for everybody who is watching on my YouTube channel. Never had this bloom while I've had my YouTube channel anyway. As I say, it was 20 years ago the last time this bloomed. So happy days. What do you reckon, guys? Isn't it beautiful? So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done already, don't forget to subscribe. Do click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook for lots of photos of my cacti and succulents in flower. And do check my website out, desertplantsofavalon.com, for more growing tips on there. I want to wish you all a fantastic flower-powered cactus day. Whoa, so happy. Gorge.